You told me to let you know when we're going live, so
we're live.
I'm letting you know. Oh, what's up, nerdling? It's a live video because we're celebrating. What are we? No one's talking to you. Robots.
All right. Ask me whatever you like.
No, you be quiet, Skynet. What? I don't know what's going on over there. Anyway,
I'm tweeting that we're live.
Tweeting. Twitter, tweet. So, this is our one sub, or I think we really need to stop using the word sub and subscriber and just 100% stick to nerdlings.
Yep,
What do you think?
We got 1,000 nerdlings.
1,000, over 1,000 nerdlings, which is pretty, because I have to admit, I was pretty shocked when we hit 100 nerdlings. I think this is before we even had the word nerdlings.
Yeah, I don't know if we had that or not.
So yeah, getting to 100 was weird enough, and then getting to 1,000, it's like, what? Oh, YK2K,
Thank you.
Congrats on the 1K. Thank you very much. One of the YouTubers of the month for 2019. Which, by the way, I don't know if I ever let you know this or not, but all of the winners for the month, YouTuber of the month, they're then put into a running at the end of the year to host the next year.
Which is how we got it. We were YouTubers of the month for August 2018. Or not August, I'm sorry, October 2018. And then at the end of the year, everybody voted and said that we should be YouTubers of the year and host it.
So keep that in mind, YK. You could be next. So J-Chip Show is joining us. Good to see you. And
What
Peter
up,
is
Peter?
here. I'm surprised Peter took time away to talk to little old us.
I know.
Seeing as how he could be
big old interview today.
Yeah, I don't
didn't
know
spoil
how much
anything.
I don't know how much
he said on Facebook that he had a big interview today, so I'm not saying any more than what he did.
Okay, fair enough. Hello, King Collector and Smash JT here.
What up?
Thank you for joining us, and thank you for always keeping it smashing. Bidwell Fog, there's everybody's favorite nerds.
Oh, thank you.
Us, or are you talking about like Link and Zelda and that poster right there, or the Pac-Mans? Captain Algebra and Like Gaming are here. Thanks so much, guys. Peter's about to get on his flight. He's always flying somewhere.
So you haven't had your interview yet? You're getting on the flight to go to the interview or the flight to come home? It's confusing.
Your mom's house, why I get to see a live Do You Nerd video, Sega Head will be jealous. Thank you, J-Chip. All the congratulations. Peter says, it was a big interview for a game company. If I get the job, I might reveal the company name. So
we know.
So anybody who's had music done for them by Peter Batemon, just think you may be able to pull up this game in the future and be like, hey, you see that name right there?
He made my
theme song, which would be very cool.
Or in our case, the majority of our intro songs.
Thank you, Starzard, for the congrats. Kiss Army is here. How's it going?
Hello.
It's going good because we hit 1,000 nerdlings, and so we're hanging out with all of them.
Oh, Peter, so did you fly out today? Did the interview and then flying home? Because it says, no, I had the interview this morning, and now I'm heading home. Gosh, that sucks. If that's the case, if you flew there this morning, did the interview and flew back, not my kind of business thing.
Discard says, do you nerd hype? You must have got my message.
Ha!
And Bidwell Fog, what are we playing this week? Actually, we've been playing Marvel
Ultimate Alliance 3.
And we're having some fun with it. There's some frustrating issues with the camera.
There was one room that we were fighting in, and the camera decided to go underneath the stage, and it's not a camera you can control. So we were just kind of button mashing, literally trying.
All the enemies were gone.
We were like, I don't know. We were taking damage, enemies were taking damage, and then finally the camera decided to come back up on top of the stage and show us where we were. So that was fun.
So your mom's house says, I do vids with Sega Head on occasion. Did love your collab vid with him. Oh, with the egg?
That was hilarious.
Yeah, that was pretty great.
He basically said, find a hollow chocolate egg, and I'll take care of the rest. And we're like, all right, you got it.
And thank you, Grumpy Old Gamer. Cap says, I'm the #1 nerdling.
Hey, by the way, if you talk to Sega Head, make him get a real smartphone so that we can, for reals chat with him.
King Collector, let me guess, you guys have been having a busy summer. It's been
Oh my gosh.
ridiculous.
And it's not done yet.
We've got so many videos that are
We
kind
do.
of backlogged, but it's like, will they ever even see the light of day now? Because it's kind of
Yeah.
getting like to the point where it's like, I don't know if we should even release that
I know.
one now.
And not this weekend, but next weekend, we've got a convention and a panel that we're getting ready to do. So look for more convention videos coming your way. It's insane.
Peter says, holy cow, that's crazy about the camera. Yeah, it's funny because we were on a Daredevil level, so it was kind of like we were supposed to be Daredevil. I also wondered for a second, if that's what was happening. Bidwell can't play the Switch because Nintendo has all the Joy-Cons for repair. I've heard about that with the Joy-Con drifting. J Chip asking about the Lion King on Sega Genesis.
I feel like it's going. This is an amazing chat and conversation, but are you able to keep up over there?
I'm so far.
Okay,
yeah.
good. Because I was like, do we need to scroll up and try to catch up? It's going too fast for my little eyes to read. Of course, the type is like this big, so I can't see.
Your mom's. I found my Mega Drive games at parents' house, and I will tell him. Okay, thank you. And Cap Mo GameCon hype. I know, right?
We're so excited.
And Top Spot, speaking of, is congratulating us on the Mo GameCon
Thank
panel.
you.
Yeah,
We're a little nervous about it. It's our first
bit.
panel.
Just a little
So
bit. Kiss Army, I'm thinking about getting new GameCube jewels. Are you going with Rocker Gaming? Are you doing like some custom ones?
Yeah, we love our Do You Nerd Jewel.
And Linda, the Gamer
hello,
Girl's here.
Linda.
Hello. King Collector, I did 4 videos on Monday that passed, but I'm still editing 4 other videos. Woo!
Yeah.
So it's busy.
You have to almost film like 4 or 5 videos at once just to, get it all done.
Top Spot says, I'll probably have to miss your panel, but I hope to see you there. If you're going to Pat's panel, that's fine.
Yeah.
I told everyone.
Yeah, they put
if
us
you're
on
going
the
to
same time as Pat.
Go for it. I say hit that one up first. Definitely.
We're going to try to record it. So we're going to try to set the tripod up and record the thing. So
And Smash JT's wishing us luck. And
Thank you.
says that it's awesome that we have our own panel. Yeah, let's see if we can not blow it too.
What does
Especially
Captain
on the
say?
first one.
I promise not too long during your panel.
I promise not to boo during your panel.
Oh, boo. Yeah, please don't. You'll give me a complex.
Gaming Off the Grid is here.
Woo-woo, cheers, guys. It's not alcohol, it's water, but cheers.
Yeah, that's what we're starting
Alcohol
with.
makes me red in the face, so I try not to do that on camera too much. It doesn't mean I don't enjoy it.
Oh, Demi V Gaming is here. Good to see you. Thank you.
Hello.
Since we're kind of talking about the 1K, Demi is one of those people that we've been following like pretty much since we started the channel. He was like, he's got to be one of the first 100 that joined our channel, and then we started following him. So it's cool that we're both still around.
Captain said he's going to clone himself and go to both panels. I want to do that. I want to be able to go to his panel too.
Yeah, hey, regardless of how I personally feel about Pat, I would still totally check out his panel.
Totally.
The guy knows his stuff.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how he acts. He knows his stuff. So.
Yeah. You can, be nice and know your stuff, or be an asshole and know your stuff. Same thing.
Discard says Demi was very early on, indeed. Good guy. Definitely. He is. He does a lot of great streams and everything. And, speaking of people, been here from the start. Discard. Jeez. That feels like ages ago now.
What, that we started?
Well, that we started meeting people like Demi and Discard.
Yeah.
Hello, Nintendo.
What else we got here going on?
And Discard did get his message.
God, I look so old when I'm trying to read these things.
Kiss Army, what 3DS games do you think people should get before it starts shutting down? Oh,
3DS
like digital?
games?
I haven't messed with a whole lot of digital, although I should probably get in there
Animal
and start
Crossing.
picking some out.
I say Animal Crossing.
Well, you can get that physical too.
Right, but digital is nice because then it's kind of like a pick up and play and go, whatever. So you don't have to worry about having the cart with you. So it's nice, you just turn it on and it's in your digital library. That's
By the
my
way,
thought.
Smash says it does. I'd say it doesn't matter how he acts, but hey, to each their own. Well, thank you.
Hopefully we're nice enough for people.
Cap says Pat is awesome. I really enjoyed meeting him at TMG. I hear nothing but good things. People always say good things about him. I had a not so great experience through email with him, but that is what it is. Like I said, it doesn't matter what I think. The guy still knows his stuff.
Sometimes
and I
people
respect
do
him
just
for that.
come off weird in type anyway. Sometimes you can't get the sarcasm across or the tone
That's
of voice across.
That
So,
could be
you know,
true.
sometimes first impressions via texting or writing isn't always the best.
By the way, Big Retro Show is in here. Another great channel.
Hello.
Loved your con video. By the way, he was the one that did the small like hometown convention video as well.
Okay.
So kind of on the same level there. We both like to check out those smaller cons.
What's Retro saying? Retro Raider?
Smash, no idea you were in Harris, SoCal. I'm not in NorCal. And Retro Raider going to hit the bed. Just want to leave a huge hug for you guys. Much love from Portugal. Well, thank you very much.
Portugal, jeez. Thank you.
Bidwell Fog, you guys order the TurboGrafx Mini? Not yet, but we're definitely getting it.
What's the TurboGrafx Mini?
Just the miniature TurboGrafx, like the plug and plays.
Oh, I'm a sucker for minis, so it doesn't
she's
matter.
gonna get it for that reason alone.
All he has to do is say, "There's a mini," and I'm like, "Okay."
But even though we do have a system, I mean, I'm still going that route because
it's nice.
It's got great games on it, and I mean, once it's hackable, it'll be nice to play the $400 games.
Well, it's also really nice for those. Even if you have the system and all the games, it is really nice if you have a bunch of friends over or whatever to just plug in the one system and pop between all the games versus trying to go get the discs or carts and put them in and take them out. So I love those plug and plays.
So Discart shot us a congrats Polo. Your mom's was walking past neighbor's house the other day. They were throwing away old gaming equipment. They got a Game Boy, Pokemon Yellow, and Game Boy case power pack.
Nice.
Wow. This is nuts. It's crazy what people just throw away gaming wise.
I know. You used to run into that problem where you used to work at the hospital. People were like, "Oh, I wish I knew you liked games.
Yeah.
I just threw away da 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 da."
They would do that all the time. It's like, oh, thanks for that. Actually, long ago, way back in the day,
Gamer.
I found a buddy of mine. He hooked me up with a box of controllers for Nintendo and Atari. I mean, they were all kinds of controllers that someone was just going to toss out. We tested them. Every single one worked.
Nice.
Discard. If only Do You Nerd would throw their Zelda CDI games way into my collection.
We don't have all of them yet. We're missing one.
Yeah, we're still missing one.
Yeah.
Let's see. In fact,
which it is
brought it up.
It is a shame though, because we did actually have extras of those, but we had since traded them. And that was like 5 years ago. So it's a shame we didn't know you then. I hear the Yoshi going off.
I totally would have set up Discard too instead
I
of
know.
some stranger.
Some weird guy we didn't know.
So what? These? It's only the two though.
There's a glare on this one. There. Yeah, we're missing the one.
And look, they even have the sleeves, the ridiculous sleeve that it's exactly the same front and back.
Same here too. Oh, there's an angry face.
let me scroll up on the chat a little bit just to see what's going on.
I don't know. I can't read that over there.
Trying to get caught up. Big Retro Show asking what games we're playing these days. You want to take that while I read?
Didn't we already do that one with the
somebody?
Marvel Alliance?
He wasn't here.
Oh, that wasn't him that asked that? I'm sorry. We're playing Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 at the moment, and that's the game we're playing together. Otherwise, he is almost finished with
Assassin's Creed
Origins, and we're going to start what's the other Assassin's?
Odyssey. Top Spot says, once you get known locally as a game person, so many people will give you free stuff. Here's hoping.
Yeah, we have not run into that yet.
See, your mom says, just so you know who I am, I'm the guy in Sega Head's Two Crude Dudes video. Okay, perfect. Thank you.
What does Gaming Off the Grid say?
Sorry, I couldn't stay longer, guys. Just got to the practice space, band practice time. See you later, everyone.
Thank you for stopping by.
Yeah, thank you so much. Those guys are always practicing their band. I'm sure you sound
We look
fine.
forward to seeing you next weekend.
Discard says, you monster, don't show it. I didn't see that part. I'm sorry.
He was already too busy getting up and getting it to show it all.
King Collector, what did you think of San Diego Comic-Con? Definitely hyped for the Marvel movies.
Yes, so many posts in my feeds about this Marvel. I was telling him, I said, it looks like, because I believe they're all coming out in 2021, that we will be signing up for Disney Plus just long enough to watch those TV shows and then getting rid of it.
By the way, Top Spot has 2 of the 3 as well. Discard.
Are they the same 2 that we have? So is that other one just really hard to get a hold of?
Oh, yeah, probably. I mean, the other one is really hard to get a hold of. So. Kiss Army, have you seen the new Pet Cemetery yet? Not yet.
Not yet, no.
The only place that we saw available to stream was on Amazon, but it was still $5, and we're like, well, there's other movies that we could probably knock out first. Smash, thanks so much for joining us. If you're still here, I really appreciate it.
Yes, thank
Always
you.
appreciate the support. Top Spot does say I have the same 2. Cap says Emily and Sophie say congrats on 1K. Well, thank you, girls. That means a lot to us. And see, we're always family friendly for the kids. We're perfect for the kids.
Yes.
We move around. We wear colorful clothing. We
and
make
I'm
loud noises.
way over hyper.
Discard says that's awesome. You guys enjoying the Marvel game? We are, except for the camera issues.
Yeah.
We literally fight that more than the bad guys in the game.
We really do. But it's super fun to pretend to be in the multiverse, and I get to play as my favorite character, Spider-Gwen. So that's awesome.
So real quick, just want to say thanks for joining us. Completionist 89, 8-Bit Glitch 79, and Odd Pod. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Bidwell says, have you guys dropped VGM and RGT yet? Seems to be the new in thing. A lot of people have outgrown them, I guess.
We will never outgrow VGM.
Well, here's the thing. A lot of people actually question why we keep using them. The price of games in our area in Missouri, they're so ridiculous that basically what we pay for VGM, it's like right on par. We like the surprise factor though, of, opening a box. It's like, oh, what games will we get this month? And honestly, there have been a lot of games that I'll tell the truth. If I saw them on the shelf, I would probably pass them by and I wouldn't even try. So what's been really nice about VGM
shelf fillers.
is, well, no, not shelf fillers, but they're packing in games that I would have passed up. And it's like, oh, wait, this game's actually kind of fun.
The other thing is we get access to certain games that just aren't in our area, like the Japanese N64s. We don't have a whole lot of Famicom and Super Famicom access around here. It's just not in the Midwest. And it also helps alleviate when we're actually really busy and we don't have time to go game hunting. They kind of help get us our games for the month. And, when we can't go hunting, we still don't feel like we can't grow the collection. So I absolutely love them. And their customer service is amazing. We've only had one issue with a game, and they literally within seconds were solving the problem. So we really like them. So what's the other one? The RTO?
Retro Game Treasure.
Is that the one with the treasure box?
Box?
Oh yeah, we dropped them a long time ago. I didn't like them.
Thank you for the congrats, Richard Hudson. Trying to catch up here. YK asked, do you guys do fan mail at all? I mean, we haven't. We really haven't got any fan mail. The only thing that was sent to us totally out of the blue was from Pocket Rocket Radio,
and that was a blast.
But other than that, we've done some trades and everything. And also,
this actually, by the way,
I'm pretty sure
presidential knife fight. We made a video.
That,
plug.
Pretty sure that may be a little international shipping, so don't worry about that at all. And then let's see. Demi says I started Dragon Quest Builders 2 myself. Nice.
That being said, fan mail would be fun. It would be fun to get fan mail. It would be fun to get fan art. I've always, I guess I shouldn't say envied, but I've always enjoyed watching other YouTube channels that I like, and they show off their fan art that someone drew them a picture or whatever. So that would always be fun.
So King Collector and I believe Kiss Army both said good things about Assassin's Creed Odyssey. And I'm trying so hard to get caught up on this. Musty has joined us.
Hello.
Good to see you. Thank you so much. Bidwell's most pumped for Jay and Silent Bob. Nice. Happy Beard Games is here. Thank you. Your mom's house. Oh, it's midnight there. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Sorry to keep you up. Definitely tell Sega had to get a smartphone.
Did anybody wonder, I don't know if you saw our thumbnail, but wonder why we had a stuffed possum in our thumbnail?
Cap, we are definitely going to see It Chapter 2.
We are too, yes.
And just to touch on that real quick, in case anyone was wondering, we were going to do this live video last Thursday. But a possum chewed through our
We have a real live one of these living under our house at the moment that we can't seem to get out. And he decided that the internet cable was something yummy to taste. So we had to call an internet guy and have him come out and fix the line.
So thank you, Your Mom's House, for the congrats and joining us.
Thank you,
Sour
thank you,
Mario,
thank
good to
you.
catch you two live. My buddy Intrigued Gaming introduced me to you.
Ooh,
Well, thank you for joining
Thank you,
us.
and tell him thank you.
And so Smash is hanging around a bit, but in and out. Oh, he was at the Marvel panel. Hall H.
That was cool.
Now, I told you
How long
to
did you
pick
have
up
to
some
wait?
Spider-Gwen stuff for her.
Ooh, yes. How long did you have to wait in line for Hall H? Good grief. Did you have to get there like last month?
So hello, video game lover, and thank you for the congrats.
Hello.
Golden Retro, another congrats. Thank you so much. And greetings from the UK. Well, thank you for joining us.
Message retracted.
They're probably saying, why are you so slow at reading these? Cap loves VGMs.
We're old.
Are we going to see the Game Chasers movie? Of course. Let's see.
The Game Chasers are going to be at Mo Game Con, aren't they?
I thought maybe one of them, maybe.
Yeah, I think
Jay.
one of them is, yeah. Because they were talking about him yesterday on Facebook. That's going to be fun.
Happy Bird loves VGM. Currently not subscribed due to price, but still want to subscribe again soon.
They are awesome.
Hey, Corpse Flood Gaming.
And I always love to see what little freebie pack in they always put. Every month is always something different. That is always fun to see what they're going to pack in there.
Oak City Gamers are in here. Holy cow, you guys are blowing up this chat.
Oh, I
Cap,
know.
how do you do this? How do you keep up with this?
Because he does. He stops and he goes back and reads everything.
That's right. Smash JT press pass to get into Hall H. So you got to skip.
Nice.
That's very cool.
Nice. That is my goal in life, is 1 year to get out to San Diego Comic-Con.
Linda confirmed it's just Shady J that's going to be at Mo Game
Okay.
Con.
Linda, are you going to be at Mo Game Con? Or did you just look it up for us? Because that would be awesome.
And thanks for the like, Golden Retro. Video Games Dust Sleeves is here. Thank you so much.
Hello?
Did you guys see the awesome
Yes.
Super Famicom Dust Sleeves we got?
Yes. Those were so cool.
Kiss Army said disc car. I thought it might be, or I said dust cart and I thought it might be disrespectful. Noisy Rib, still love it. Right, Top Spot? Oak City loves video game dust sleeves. Caps has lots of practice stuff. King Collector's
Linda said
asking
no, she's not going to be there.
if we want him to do more videos with his best friend. Absolutely.
Jay is going to be at Mo Game Con. I'm going to
SEGE, Southeast Game Exchange. Cannot afford to go to both. Yeah, it's hard enough trying to get to even the little conventions in our
I know.
area.
It is kind of, I mean, it does kind of suck because it's only a 1 day convention, but it's only $15 to get in. So that's always, a plus. And we convinced Cap to go. I'm taking credit for it, even though I don't know if Do You Nerd had credit or not, but Tom and I are taking credit for convincing him. And we're still trying to get Back in the Day Gamer and VGM to go because they're only like 5 or 6 hours away from it. So we're trying to get them to go.
Well, Linda has to
maybe
fly.
8.
Thanks so much for joining us.
Well, thanks for stopping by.
Smash says San Diego Comic-Con is a bucket list item for everyone at least once. Fair warn, once you go, you'll be addicted and have to always come back. That's why I don't take her, honestly.
I would have to take like an entire year's salary, I think, because I would buy too much stuff out there.
Cap says I can only make Mo Game Con since it's so close. And JPGRA is here. Hey, JPGRA, are you going to Mo Game Con? So I think you're kind of in that area.
That is a mouthful name.
Cap says, us and Got G both gave a good polo for my wife to see.
We tried.
I'm glad ours helped. And then there's kind of, tipped it over. That's good. Oh, Linda says, no, I have to fly to cons.
Oh. Welcome
now.
back, Linda. I'm glad you decided to come back in the chat since we said goodbye. We would have to fly to a lot of them too, because that's what's so sucky about living smack dab in the Midwest. We're literally in the middle of everything, and nothing is close.
Oak said he smashed that like button like JT does. Thank you so much. Kiss Army, have you all seen Oko's Inn? It's like a Studio Ghibli film. No, I haven't actually. I'll have to look into that. JPGRA says, I'm going, bro. Dustleaf says, not going to Mo Game Con, but will be there in another way.
Secret spoilers. We know the secret spoiler.
So Oak City, we're not far from Siege. We're going to try to squeeze it. Ooh, you guys will have to check them out for us.
Mm-hmm.
Get my glasses back, would you?
MGC is close. I'll see you two in April. Is that what he's saying? Are you saying that to us? You'll see us two in April?
I think he's hoping.
I think that was the whole reason that you're going to Mo Game Con is so that you can hold it over our heads. Am I right?
Happy Beard says the only con I have planned for this year's Portland Retro Gaming Convention. That would be
I would
an
like
awesome
to go
one
to
to go
Portland.
to.
I think up there at the Northwest would be a lot of fun. I've always wanted to go to Colorado.
Corpse Flood, you guys have plans to hit up Midwest Gaming Classic next year. Talk to this one.
What? Is that the one that Kat wants to go us to go to too? Teehee.
Oh, look, she doesn't even want to answer.
I don't want to commit, and then a possum will eat through something, and we can't do it.
Nice. Oak City, I still have your sunglasses. JP says you guys gonna see me in cosplay. Awesome. Can't wait.
Do we get to know what your cosplay is, or is it a surprise?
Always secret.
It's a secret.
King Collector might change his intro.
Ooh.
Cap's going to try to hit up PRG in 2021. That guy plans ahead.
You kind of have to for putting money aside.
That's
for
true.
These
That's
things.
very true.
Especially with the way I can always find something to buy. I need plenty of time to put money aside to buy shit.
Retro Gaming Star about to upload a video about my history with classic Mega Man series. Nice.
Interesting.
Commit, come on. Corpse Flood is right. You should go to MGC. It's an amazing show. We really want to. It's about a 13-hour drive one way for us.
Yeah.
So, kind of trying to balance that out versus like flying, but then it's like,
if we fly, then we don't have a vehicle to get around.
Or yeah, there's that too. Unless Cap would just like chauffeur us around, driving Mr. and Mrs. Daisy.
And then, hotels and stuff. We're thinking.
Dust Sleeve says to commit to. JP says it's a secret.
Ooh.
Musty says MGC is the best. I hear nothing but good things, for sure.
Of what? MGC?
Yes.
See, I always think MGC is like Mo Game Con.
Cap says, hey, I drove out to TMG and that was 13 hours.
Yeah, but see, for us, it's like, because it isn't like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So it's like we would have to take off a Thursday and a Monday as well as the Friday. So it would be 3 days off work that,
Oh, but Cap does say, I'll be your driver. Yes. King Collector's doing a Christmas challenge this year.
What kind of Christmas challenge?
Sarmar
13-hour Uber.
It's Wisconsin. I'll be all the fun will be at the convention.
In Wisconsin? No, I had a fun time when I lived in Wisconsin. I loved it up there.
There are 3 hotels connected to the convention too. Nice.
And I bet those are the pricey ones too. They always jack those up. I spent my life doing trade shows for my business. So it's like I know how they work the system with those stupid hotels and convention centers.
Bidwell says, I was revisiting OG Men in Black movie last night and it opens with based on the Marvel comic Mandela Effect. I'm pretty sure that makes it the best Marvel movie ever now. Nice. Golden Retro, you both do attend awesome events, do you, nerd?
Thank you. We try.
Well, thanks. Yeah, we try to make the best of whatever is in our area for sure.
And to bring awareness to what's in our area.
Oh,
we
J
can skip
Chip
Friday.
Is running off for dinner, so hope you have a good dinner.
Bye-bye. Cap says we can skip Friday. I have a hard time doing that though. I feel like I need to get like the entire out of whatever I've paid for. It's like I will be there when it opens and I will close it every day.
So last year JP was Mega Man, which I liked your Mega Man. That was a good one. And then Peter said Merry Christmas in July. It's July 25th.
Oh.
Oak City Gamer says Captain Alger Driver.
Nice.
And Cap says move back to Wisconsin.
For the cheese and the brats and the sauerkraut, I've seriously considered it. I miss all that.
Oh, Late Night Reviews is here. Hello. Thanks for joining us.
That was very Mrs. Doubtfire, wasn't it?
A little bit, yeah.
Hello.
Which, by the way, if you guys haven't checked out his vlog, someone's moving out to the country.
Oh.
Although I was getting kind of nervous when you were in those woods, just so you know. I was like, is this like a found footage thing? Musty's got to bounce. Hope to see you both soon. Bye, everyone.
See ya, Musty.
Absolutely. I'd love to meet up with you someday.
Speaking of being in the woods, can you believe we totally dropped the ball when we had spent the week in the cabin in the woods that neither one of us remembered to bring a Jason mask?
Yeah.
We totally dropped the ball on that one. I'm very disappointed in us.
See, Golden says, you always have amazing events in the U.S. We have a few here, but yours are always more awesome. We just make them awesome. Trust me. 8-Bit would love to start a small con near my area. You know, some of the conventions we've been to, I say go for it. We've been to some in like libraries and school libraries. So it's like, I say go for it.
Yeah.
Sometimes the small cons are the most fun.
Yeah, and it's a lot of fun to get in there on the the very beginning, and so you can watch it grow and everything. Sometimes it doesn't take long to grow either.
Retro Gaming Stars going to try a retro gaming challenge. Ooh, high score.
Oh.
Is that 4,000 on Pac-Man and Ms. Pac-Man? Nice. Kiss Army misses Robin Williams. I think we all do.
Yeah.
And the new Genie didn't help that. Nothing against the new Genie, just saying.
Nothing against you, Will Smith.
Robin Will Smith.
Robin Will Smith, but no one can hold a candle.
Cool as Robert Payne. Hello. And Neo Turbo Maniac says hello and congrats. Thank you so much.
What's going on now?
Late Night Review says London is burning. I've heard. very sorry. Like, you know it's bad when it's hitting, Midwest news. They're talking about like, it sucks.
Which I've been playing a lot of the Wizards Unite and Harry Potter, and on my news feeds, everyone's been talking about how they have warnings on their phones about how hot it is that they are not doing things that are popping up for them to go get because they don't want people to go outside and try to catch things. So yeah, this heat wave's crazy.
Well, Top Spot has to take off. See you later, Tom and Lacey. Take care, Nerd Herd, fellow nerd leads. I like that, Nerd Herd. It's a good one. Oak City, we're all mostly agoraphobic. Really getting out of our shells like rock and roll Ninja Turtles. Late Night Reviews. Us British guys freak out when the sun comes out. Well, you see that she's a redhead,
yeah, you
right?
see this pale skin and red hair. I have a t-shirt that actually says the sun is trying to kill me. So
Cap says J-Love and T-Belly are coming to MGC next year. Oh, that's no pressure at all now. I'm looking at you.
You know, it's kind of funny. My niece thinks I'm a vampire because I don't like sunlight. She actually asked me. She goes, "Are you a vampire?" I was like, "No, maybe."
And then oddly enough, in like a week or two after that happened, I think it was Sega Head made a comment suggesting that you were a vampire.
Yeah.
So I think your secret's out.
I think my secret is out. I'm really 500 years old. I just
Late Night Reviews. Redheads are kissed by the sun.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I think you want personal space from the sun.
I do. You need to back off. Too close. Don't need those melanomas.
By the way, Linda, guys, if you haven't watched it yet, posted a great video of is it just called Pinball Museum in Las Vegas? And I know where we're going the next time we're in Vegas.
Back to the Marvel thing.
To the Pinball Museum.
Oh, there's so many cool things in Las Vegas. I love Las Vegas.
Well, Cap has to go put Sophie to bed. Have a good night. Congrats.
Tell her good night.
Thank you so much. And we ought to be able to drop in tomorrow night and see how your gaming's going. If you got a stream going. Don't wear yourself out with yard work again.
Yeah. Come to our yard work. We have a lot that needs
nice.
done.
King Collector, do you all have any future plans coming to your all's channel? And he keeps teasing that the Christmas challenge he's not telling until November. Well, we understand keeping it a secret, and that's a good idea. And we do have lots of videos coming in. Kind of as always, they're kind of all over the place with what they're about.
We have a new series coming that we're basically working on the intro at the moment, but it's called Closer Upper.
Yeah, we need to nail that down.
Yeah. Not the song, because Peter nailed that for us, but the actual intro.
Neo Turbo says there's a big gaming convention not too far from me in Long Island, about 2 weeks. Nice.
Oh, fun.
And Linda corrected Pinball Hall of Fame.
Oh, okay.
Man, there were some cool machines there. That Super Mario one gets me every time. I still want that.
I don't know if I can take you to that because I feel like you'd like try to steal it.
Maybe. Oak City
I don't
wants
have
to
a
do a
bag big enough
series.
for that.
What if Picard was Scottish? Dreamcasting me as Picard. Late Night says this is a nice chilled stream, by the way. Keep these up. Thank you very much.
You.
Although we're just trying to keep up with everyone. You guys are an awesome
I know.
talkative group.
We love that. We always make sure that we bring things to like, do a live pickup just in case no one, has anything to say or even shows up. But you guys have never let us down yet. So we love you, nerdlings.
Have you guys played the recent version of Pokemon Go with Team Rocket? Honestly, we have not. And the main reason, we've been hooked on Wizards Unite. So whenever we're out and about, that's kind of been our Niantic game of choice.
Yes, I'm a huge Potterhead and a very proud Hufflepuff. And so I have been anticipating this game for about a year now. And I just never got into Pokemon Go. I was never into Pokemon. I'm sorry for whoever that offends.
J Chip is back with food. Oak City says gingers are fabled to have no soul. So wrong. They have two souls. One is keeping the other for its red power. Sorry, Mara loves the positivity here in the stream. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Linda says there are 2 Mario pinball machines. See? So they wouldn't even miss one if I steal it.
You're making it worse, Linda.
Golden Retro looks forward to the new series. Thank you. Let's see. Cool As says you should both come to Retro World in Connecticut one year. Tell you what, I wouldn't mind going to Connecticut anyway.
I think the farthest north I have been is like New York, New Jersey.
Peter's pretty excited to see the Closer Upper intro. Yeah, right, because you put so much time into the song, and now it's like taking forever. Although the TLC one came together very nicely.
That's my favorite one you've done ever. The TLC is so great.
Kiss Army loves Harry Potter.
Me too, I'm a huge Potterhead. Is that what we're called?
Late Night says my mates were in Harry Potter. What?
What? Who were they?
They played Stalkers. Nice. JP says, are you going to get Nintendo Switch Lite? Totally. She's already sold on the
because I want the turquoise one. We're just having issues with GameStop and being able to pre-order it because it, for some reason, is not available to pre-order yet, which is really driving me crazy.
Oak City, my best friends are in Parch Adams. Linda, Lacey, the best part is we can go there together. That would be.
I have a feeling if we ever got to Vegas, we would have to hang out a lot. If we weren't imposing.
King Collector, do you know, try to do a video where you have a punishment for the loser in the challenges. Try not to laugh challenge. Punishment is that the loser can't play games for 3 days.
I would lose.
See, that wouldn't be much of a punishment for you. Well,
my
actually,
iPad and Harry Potter.
Actually, yeah.
I can't not. It was driving me nuts that I couldn't go do any Harry Potter after work tonight because we had to get home and talk to you lovely people. Which I don't mind talking to you guys. I was just,
Video Game Dust Sleeves is back.
Hello,
you didn't miss much. We just rambled a little bit.
Yeah, we're rambling. I ramble a lot. You just don't get to see it because it's edited out.
So Happy Beard says, speaking of Harry Potter games, I recommend checking out PS1 Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone.
I have played all of those except Deathly Hallows Part 2.
Because Deathly Hallows Part 1 kind of made her mad.
It really did.
But you did start on the PS1, didn't you?
I did.
And you kind of followed them through the systems.
I followed them through the different systems. I played mostly on the PS. I think I played 2 of them on the DS and then back to the PlayStation. So I think there was maybe one somewhere in there on the GameCube.
Sarimaru says Vegas has some really good retro game shops. I would believe that because Linda always seems to know where the hookups are. She knows like where all the freaking
Vegas
good
has
game
some
shops.
good food.
Someone wanting dinner.
That's my favorite part about Vegas is the good food and the cheap alcohol at the casinos.
Dustleve says I was driving and listening. Now I'm home and watching. You better not have been driving and watching. Watching you.
We really are the mom and dad of YouTube, aren't we?
Oak City says editing is good for us also, do you, nerd? What are you saying we need to edit stuff? Should we edit stuff that we're saying? Do you nerd Senpai's noticed me?
What?
And then I was wondering if you guys picked up any import Saturn games. No, but a local vintage stock has some, except one of them, I can't think of the title now, but I know that they want over $100 for it. And it's so cringeworthy because it's not even like the right cover art. It's their little vintage stock insert. And it's like, look, if you're going to charge me that for it, at least find the booklet or something, guys.
What's it mean by Senpai noticed me?
Look it up.
Just tell me.
I'm trying to keep up with everything.
Oh,
Here we go.
okay.
King Collector, I like Harry Potter, but it's hard to find the books hardcover and softcover in thrift stores. I'm not surprised. I feel like people hold on to them.
And the neat thing is right now there's a special edition that keeps being released with each anniversary of the new books, and they are house related, which is a lot of fun because, like I said, I'm a very proud Hufflepuff, and so I enjoy re-getting them because they are hardback. So I'm reacquiring them in hardback, and they're all Hufflepuff related, or they have Slytherin related, but they're like the colors of your house, and it's really fun.
Saramaro, Vegas has all the good foods, late night reviews. I must go to Vegas.
They really do.
Kiss Army's buying GameCube games. Never had one going on a collecting mode. Nice. Then at Nintendo, late night, I may have to take a day off being a vegetarian and hit up the Heart Attack Grill. Oh, yes.
Somebody actually did have a heart attack in there.
Yeah, Oak City Gamers. Yes, Dad, we need to edit our craziness. Retro Gaming watched all the Harry Potter movies, including the final one. Nice.
They're awesome.
And Neo Turbo says that blows. Do you know which game it was? I don't, but I might have gotten a picture of it. If I did get a picture, I'll try to share that on our social media stuff so you can see that one. Golden Retro, I started on a ZX Speccy 48K. Now you have 26 different console systems. Nice. Although, I guess for all the UK people, should I have called it a ZX? Because, and I only say that because it does sound weird to call it a ZX Spectrum. Like, since here we just say Z, but there they say Z, but it does sound right to call it a ZX. Like, even though we don't say Z for Z.
Should you call it a zebra?
Oak City Bill, veg is great, but steak is steak. Bacon is bacon. These guys are speaking our language.
So hungry.
I like peas.
Oh, I love
snack
peas.
on them frozen corn too.
I've never had fruit. Like, I've never done that frozen, but I do love peas. I make a mean pea salad.
Retro Gaming, don't forget to support each other and support Do You Nerd. Triple smack that like button. Thank you so much. Oh, here you go. Happy Beard has you covered.
Thank you.
Senpai, also styled as Senpai, can refer to anyone whose attention you want to get. That could be someone you admire and want to be friends with. Just making it easy for you so you don't have to look it up.
Thank you.
Fake on indeed doesn't cut the bacon. See what I did? Nice. Good. King Collector's a Gryffindor, but he likes all the houses.
Well, he is a Slytherin, and our daughter is a Gryffindor, and then my sister is a Ravenclaw. So, and the four of us usually always hang out a lot, so we always have all four houses taken care of.
Late night, both the Heart Attack Grill spokesman died.
That's pretty funny.
Sorry, Mario. Heart Attack Grill puts a glob of butter in their milkshakes. It sounds totes disgusting, but it's actually very delicious.
It does sound gross, but I would try it.
Kiss Army needs to read The Cursed Child.
I'm halfway through it.
It's different.
Yeah. I wish they would do an audiobook version of it because I don't have time to read. But I can listen to audiobooks like while cooking and cleaning and doing, menial tasks. So.
Late Night says if I go to the Heart Attack Grill, I'm not walking out alive. JP, the new Jumanji Part 2 movie coming out this holiday.
I'm so excited about that.
Z versus Z, and then ZX, because America.
That is funny.
Oak City, when I was growing up, a nice fella actually named Bill told me to know the Z and Z were the same. King Collector sharing all the meats and all the foods.
Oh, stop. I'm starving.
Late night reviews. What's a pea salad? Is it peas with peas?
No, basically, it's just a bunch of peas, like a bowl of peas, and then I add ranch and cheese and onions and green peppers and bacon and sesame seeds, and it's like a summer salad. We have salads over. I don't know about anywhere else, but in America, we like to call things salads when it's not really lettuce. It's a bowl of stuff.
J Chip says Simbai is an upperclassman who mentors an underclassman, used more broadly to mean teacher or master.
Oh, okay.
Crap, do you need? Now everyone knows I can't read. J Chip, are you getting the Google Stadia?
What's
Not
that?
any plans. Just think of like more digital gaming.
Like a
device.
Raspberry Pi?
Kind
No.
of. We can go into detail later,
Okay.
but probably not, just because of the whole streaming aspect. Our internet can be spotty at best. Like right now, our video looks fine, but I don't know how well it looks on your end
Yeah.
because of our internet.
And because of possums.
That doesn't help. It definitely
Our
doesn't.
possum eats the internet.
Oh my gosh, late night, I'm watching Leprechaun in the Hood. Dude,
Oh
you're
my
trying to
gosh,
sleep.
that was hilarious. That one was so freaking funny. Did you watch Leprechaun in Space? That
Oak
one's
City.
great too.
I have extreme dyslexia. Lots of folks have it. E's are to threes, damn it.
Hey, I have number dyslexia, so don't feel bad.
Cool House, thank you so much for joining us. Very glad that you're able to catch a stream. Late night. So a pea salad is 5% peas.
It's
Linda-
a lot of cheese. I like cheese.
Linda says, I have a whole lot of dyslexia. Oak City, seriously, I have reading issues. It's Matt. Hi.
Hi.
Brent's Basement Gaming and Collecting is here. Good to see you. Oak City says, not Joel or Chad. So no Chad Cam? Come on.
What?
Chad Cam's always in the back.
Oh,
He
right.
gets his face like right up into that camera. Then he whispers a secret about Joel and Matt. Late night, they are awesomely shite.
They're great, though.
Peter says there's some pixelation for me, but I'm on the plane, so that could be it. Are you paying plane Wi-Fi prices, or have you not taken off yet? I was gonna say, don't pay the plane Wi-Fi unless your interviewers hooked you up. Is it wink?
Is there something in your eye?
No, I'm letting him know I'm winking in case it's too pixelated for him to tell
Do
that I'm
your
winking.
double wink then.
Late nights, I'm going to space soon. Kiss Army. America is awesome in the South, somewhat touch and go sometimes, but I love it. Country living. J Chip, my internet is shit, so I can't get it. See, that's kind of how it is for us. The internet's too unpredictable to make it worth the while.
And it's not the fact that we are cheap and don't pay for good internet. That we literally have the best internet that's available right now.
Do you know this video totally proves that you're both reptiles?
Huh?
Cheese rhymes with peas.
Did I miss something about us being reptiles?
I'll catch you up later.
Okay.
Happy Beard Opossum, sworn enemy of the internet. It's true.
It is.
8-Bitch heading to New Orleans, September for work. Anyone know any retro stores?
In New Orleans? No, but I know good places to eat.
Linda
I
wants
think with
Chad
my
Cam.
stomach. You gotta go to
We
Cafe
need more
Du
Chad
Monde.
Cam. We really do. Chad felt bad about the cam. We have to force him to use it. It feels like we're being dicks when we force it upon him. And Peter hasn't taken off yet.
Good Lord, Peter. You've been sitting there for 48 minutes.
Late night. That dangling thing behind you is moving. Get the PKE reader out. Are you talking about that right there? The
That would be
Koopa
a
Paratroopa?
Koopa Troopa.
I don't
flag.
know if you can see it on your end, but there's actually a fan right there. So that's why it's moving. Nothing haunted this time. Peter, I don't think they cover plain Wi-Fi. Golden says, you seem to collect a lot of stuff, do you, nerd? From what I can see at the back of you.
Yes, we do, and this isn't
This-
even half of it.
This isn't even anything. So, like, technically, this is my room because it's the game room. This one here,
I have my I have my own room
she has a room full of toys.
everything else I collect: movies,
and
toys,
movies.
knickknacks, nerdy paraphernalia, bags. I'm a bag lady. I like
Oh,
bags.
so she has no clue. We're keeping you confused.
Shut up! It's not hard.
Happy Beard, who you gonna call?
I'm smart, I swear.
So Oak City, show her Captain Dissolution. Reptile video first. Debunked.
But
Because you're asking about the reptiles.
I had a snake once.
Golden Retro says, I think you have better broadband than what we have here in the UK. I guess that's up for debate because, like, in our area, we're told that we have the best internet for what we can get here.
And it's crap.
But yeah, it's like
Even the guy on that was checking the line for us goes, "Oh, that's awful." It's never good when you're talking to the company and they're like, "Yeah, your internet sucks."
Late night. Is it true New Orleans still messed up from Katrina? My dad said it was when he was there, but he exaggerates.
Yeah, well, it's one of those things because there's in certain wards there's not a lot of money to go around, so I think it's going to be messed up probably forever unless someone goes in and tries to fix it, which is a shame. But that's kind of where it is a lot with a lot of areas that a hurricane or natural disaster or whatever goes in and destroys. There's a lot of California that is still destroyed from the fires from like 10, 20 years ago. So, you know.
Oak City says, we have amazing broadband. We live in the midst of many, many rich folks. It's the way to do it. And then Happy Beard in Oak City, Ghostbusters. Late night says, internet in the UK sucks. Serious beach balls. Them some big balls. Nordlands.
Nordlands?
Like Norlands.
Yeah.
Norlands.
They get mad at you when you try to say it.
What?
Like that.
They need to just chill out.
They have voodoo, so I do what they want.
Do they have voodoo for that thing you do?
Voodoo.
You know, it's funny that you bring up voodoo because you actually remind me of the man.
What man?
The man with the power.
What power?
The power of voodoo.
Voodoo.
You do.
Do what?
Remind me of the man.
We didn't practice that either, guys. We're just that good. Oh, I miss you, David Bowie.
Retro says, I plan on becoming a manga artist one day when I grow up and working for Shonen Jump. Have you guys ever heard of that comic book company? Absolutely. Freaking cool. Dragon Ball and One Piece, all the great stuff comes from Shonen Jump. And if you haven't already, check out YK2K because he's an upcoming artist, but he's been doing a really cool thing lately. He's doing a like a sketchbook journal. So basically he gets a sketchbook and goes through and fills out every page. And I think you may have to double check. I thought that he gave himself a month. Maybe he only gives himself a week, but that's great practice like that. Oak City, Voodoo.
Oh, somebody caught on Labyrinth is my favorite movie ever.
Happy Beard
one of
Gaze.
My favorites too. I love the
Late night. David Bowie lived in Brixton 5 minutes from my house.
What? Did you stalk him?
Awesome.
I would have totally stalked him, but in a nice legal way.
Oak City, I'm guessing that's the one thing you never planned out loud. You two are level cute couple status. Or sick level. Then Peter, you want to read that one up?
No, because I want to sing it, and I don't want to sing in front of people. You read it.
Kiss Army. My favorite movie is Night of the Living Dead. It's a good pick.
Did you all know that David Bowie actually did the voice of the baby giggling? They had a baby on set to do the giggling. It was the producer's daughter or something, and it wouldn't do it on cue, so he actually did the giggling baby voice.
So
which is kind of
Peter's
creepy.
Getting on an airplane.
Read Peter's thing out loud. You can do it. You can sing it.
I saw my baby crying hard as a babe could cry. What could I do? Shing it.
This is my best baby.
Nice. Late night. I stalked him in the illegal way. If you're going to do something, do it right.
Did you ever get in trouble?
He just had David Bowie come out. He's like, what are you doing in my bushes with those labyrinth pants and his bulge like right in his face?
Nothing, Ziggy Stardust. Nothing, I swear.
So J-Chip, I live out in the country and have satellite internet. I've heard very, very spotty things about that.
David Bowie is my 14th removed cousin.
I believe that.
That is cool. Did you ever invite him to family gatherings and then get mad that he didn't show up to the gatherings? Or did he show up to the gatherings?
King Collector wants me to try a Kamehameha. Only I would try it only if I was guaranteed that when I take my shirt off like Master Roshi, I get like uber ripped for an old man.
Is that like a food? Kamehameha?
Oh my gosh.
In Hawaii, it's like food.
Oh yeah, that's true. I'm sure in Hawaii is the
King
king, wasn't it?
Kamehameha, yeah.
It's a golden retro. What is your favorite item you brought or picked up, and why is it your favorite? Like out of anything?
Oh, that's
that's a heavy
really hard
question.
to narrow it down. I don't know. Gosh, you're asking heavy questions.
That could be a tough one.
I
I wouldn't
know.
even know where to start narrowing it down. Be mighty,
don't
Bill.
know.
Be mighty.
We'll take a drink.
I guess the discard's gone, so we can't keep, showing him the Zelda CDI games and torturing him. Poor discard. So, how long do you want to keep chatting to everyone? It looks like we're hitting that 55-minute mark.
I know, it's so much fun though.
J-Chip says satellite internet is very spotty, but it's not awful for watching videos. But Skype, Google Hangouts, and live streaming is pretty much impossible. Kiss Army asks, you like the Trimmers movies?
I do. I rather enjoy the first one, especially. I think Reuben McIntyre's character is hilarious. Isn't there a new one coming out, or is it a TV show? Or
I think it's a TV show.
Something like that. Hasn't come
Jim
out
Nasty
yet,
has
but...
joined us.
Hello?
And Oak City says, oh, Skylar left because of your uncouth behavior. I bet he did.
We were being uncouth.
See, Golden Retro says you can pick 3 items, favorite items, as I realize it is hard for you both.
Oh gosh, still.
Oh, Linda says, no, you cannot leave. Late night reviews. I love the word uncouth. JP, if you guys are in an action movie, what superpowers are you going to have?
Teleportation. Actually, it's a hard choice between teleportation and telekinesis. I think I would probably choose telekinesis. Because I wonder if with telekinesis, can I telekinesis myself places? Like, if I can move things with my mind,
I would think
can I move myself with my mind? So, like, can I fly? Because then that would take care of 2 things. So, telekinesis.
If we're talking an action movie, teleportation. I'd pop around and bust the bad guys in the face. So
you would
times.
Totally Nightcrawler it up.
Oh, yeah, I would.
Baff, 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 baff.
Late Night says, I don't know anything about Star Trek. Don't wear red shirts.
Yeah, never wear red shirts.
Pixel Game Squad. Mom, Dad, is that you? Now, the funny thing is, are you saying that to be funny, or has the word gotten to you that we're starting to be called the mom and dad of YouTube? Neo Turbo Maniac says, I would go with telekinesis. Oak City says, Pixel Game Squad. Late Night says, I would teleport inside of someone and blow them up. Doom
Holy
style.
cow!
Yes.
Wow.
It'd be great. And King Collector's growing his hair out.
For anything in particular, or just for funsies?
Oak City, no, they're mom and dad. Chum Nasty Venom suit. Nice. Actually, that's a good call. It would be a very good one, especially in an action movie. You do all kinds of wicked stuff.
We are Venom.
You is?
I am.
I'm still trying to think of the 3 things I would pick.
I don't know. I'd have to walk around and look at things.
How about this? How about if we can think of the 3 things,
stop looking.
We'll take a picture and we'll post it on some social media. That way it gives us a chance to kind of walk around.
And these are things that we picked up, like...
As I took it,
hunting.
Anything that we've ever got. Hunting?
Like game hunting, or toy hunting.
Oh, I thought you meant
flea
like
market
the possum.
hunting. No. No, he's right here.
Bob says, I like the shirts. Well, it's summertime, so I'm doing everything I can just to stay a little cool because it's too warm and humid here. And then J-Chip, Aquaman or Shazam?
Aquaman all the way.
I mean, she's just going with whoever Jason Momoa is.
Yeah.
But what about, hands.
Lightning from my hands. That's my favorite scene. Your phone's charged. Your phone's charged. You're welcome for not getting robbed.
See, Kiss Army said, I would go with Wolverine, got a weakness and just badass. True.
Schnick.
So if you had Wolverine claws, like, honestly, because I feel like I would probably purposefully destroy everything around me. Like, not vindictively, but it's like if you have claws, you got to use them.
I
Just
feel
like
bad for the
constantly
cat,
pop up
though,
and, like,
that was
walk
sniffing his
around.
claws. You remember that? When the cat was sniffing his
Yeah.
claws and he pulled it
He
in, you
got
hear the
his-
cat goes, meow!
He got his tongue cut.
Poor kitty. Meow. My powers would be Goku's powers.
Oh, so Late Night said Quentin T's 9th film will be an R-rated Star Trek.
Really? Had not heard that yet.
Pixel Game Squad said it's Riff. So he confirmed that it's Riff here.
Nice.
So thank you so much for joining us.
Hello.
Oak City says Riff, our favorite, besides Gabbo, the giver. Late Night says, who could beat Dr. Manhattan?
I prefer people with clothes on. Just saying.
Chemotherapy man? Ooh, is that too soon for all the cancer that Dr. Manhattan gives them?
I'm pretty sure that Superman gives people cancer with all of his X-ray vision. Pretty sure everyone knows all the women around him have breast cancer.
So Golden Retro says that would be awesome. Can be anything, as I know you collect all sorts of stuff. That's why you guys are awesome. Well, thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Pixel Game Squad says, how dare you? Only my mom likes me. Oak City says, we have a hat for you and a DVD. You will love it, Riff. We just need to crowdsource the $9.50 to send the package. Vidya Gamer is here. Congrats on 1K. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
I like the name. I like Vidya.
And Linda saying hi to the Pixel Game Squad. You know, you guys seem fairly close. I'm just saying, Linda would make a pretty awesome game hunter with you guys. So maybe you need to call her up and say, let's go find some awesome games. Just throwing that out there. And Late Night's saying, congrats on the 1K. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
JP says, I was crying when I watched Avengers Endgame, the last
Who
scene.
wasn't crying? Any of the part of the movie. Jeez. Screw you, Tony. Make me cry all the damn time. Of course, in Infinite, was it Infinity War? Was that the one where Holland made me cry?
Mm-hmm.
Son of a bitch. I don't want to go.
By the way,
I don't
Pixel
wanna
Game
go.
Squad said, what's your favorite beard product? That thing is sexy.
Beard?
Mm.
I don't think you put anything in it, but
Um,
conditioner, like White Rain conditioner.
Actually, yeah, I do condition it. But my favorite thing, I guess this sounds silly, is I seriously just use a cheap comb with the fine tooth needles, the fine tooth
Combs,
teeth,
teeth.
to straighten it out, because my facial hair, if left unchecked, will go everywhere. So I keep it simple.
And he rubs it on a certain redhead, so maybe my facial oils help.
That's probably her favorite part. Chum Nasty says, congrats to you, Nerd on 1K. Thank you so much. Because seriously, guys, everyone that's here, everyone that's been in here tonight, everyone that pops in, runs off,
pops in,
checks
pops
out
out
later, checks out any of the other videos. I cannot stress enough that we didn't even think we'd hit 100. That blew our minds. So the fact that we made it to 1K,
and it's only been 2 years. So
that's
not
all
bad.
been you
That's
guys
really
for being
great.
so supportive, and for the community for just being so awesome. Like,
yes, we have not had anybody mean to us yet.
You really never expect an online community to be so positive.
I'm knocking on wood
But
about
you,
the mean thing.
But you guys have been, and it means so much to us. So thank you, all of you.
Yes.
Seriously. King Collector says, am I the only one that didn't cry when they watch Endgame? Someone's got to be the uber tough man in the theater. I get it. Pixel
You were
Game
probably
Squad
crying
says,
in the
I want to
inside.
snuggle your beard with my tongue.
It is snugglyable.
Yeah, well, and if using the tongue, hey, you never know what you're going to find in there. What I
I'm
have
sure-
for breakfast.
Honestly,
Yes.
probably a lot of what helps is at night. I'm sure the cat licks it too. So.
Oh, probably. He's waiting for me to die so he can finish eating me.
So is that? Are you dead? Oh no. All right. Back off.
See, Nintendo says that sounds hot at Pixel Game Squad. Video game lover, we need more channels like you, do you, nerd?
Aw,
thank you very
you.
much. Hey, there are a lot of great positive
There
channels
are.
out there.
Mhm.
This community is so positive.
A lot of them are in this chat right now too. So.
Your mom's house couldn't sleep, so I came back. Well, welcome back.
Oh,
Don't
I'm
stay up
sorry.
too late,
Yeah.
though. You'll have a tummy ache when you wake up in the morning.
That's only if you eat sugary snack stuff.
Well, what are you going to do when you can't sleep?
Watch
Eat all
us.
the junk food. Video Game says you are to thank for all the great content you put out. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
It's kind of all over the place.
Yeah.
We usually
But we
never
did that
even
on
know
purpose, so we
what
weren't
we're putting
nailed down
out.
to anything.
By the way, Linda says with the face app, you could have a beard like Tom too.
I'm not doing that face app thing.
We
That's
should just-
crazy.
we
That's
should
from
just do it.
Russia.
We should do a Tom app and just give everyone the Tom beard. Video Game Lover says there's too much toxic in the community, sadly. Thank goodness we got you guys.
There
And
is.
you guys,
Yeah.
all of you guys.
Yeah, all of you all are so nice.
I mean, we're
and
following you
positive
guys
and
back
friendly.
for a reason. All of you are so much fun and positive, and you're the kind of people that we want to be associated with.
And we want to meet someday.
King Collector's hitting up 8-Bit Glitch. Oak City Gamers, love this community, waiting for the real haters. Kiss Army's never seen it in game, so careful on the spoilers, guys. Oh, Video Gamer's never seen in game or hasn't seen in game either.
What? That statute has been
And Oak City
passed.
Gamers, oh.
What?
J Chip, favorite siphon filter game? Honestly, the first one. Because I had a lot of fun with like Metal Gear Solid, and then Siphon Filter, it was the same but so different. And I really like that. And it was so, it was cheesy. It
Don't
was
tase me,
really
bro.
cheesy.
Don't tase me, bro.
Yeah, the taser setting people on fire. But some of those later levels, there was a level, I think it was the catacombs, and you cannot be seen in that level. That's some bad blood right there. Kiss Army, I miss the Punishers on Netflix. I freaking loved who they got for the Punisher, though. Shane from Walking Dead, totally.
I did not like him on Walking Dead.
Golden Retro, I agree with Video Game Lover. YouTube needs more channels like Do You Nerd.
Oh,
Well,
thank
right
you.
underneath your comment on our end, Pixel Game Squad, they are a great channel. Lots of positivity. Actually, so many people. It's funny because
That's what I'm saying. Pretty
like we
much
keep
everybody in
talking
this
about
chat.
the positivity. You know, late night reviews is always so positive. Linda's extremely positive. Everything that I've seen from Oak City Gamers, they're positive, even though they're kind of crazy in the car throwing, you know, like their fines around and everything. Late night, not seen any of the Marvel films, but accidentally saw the last 10 minutes of Endgame. Whoops.
How have you not seen any of the Marvel films?
Oh, your mom's house.
If you turn on the TV, a Marvel film is on.
It is 1 a.m. and there is a lot of junk food. I have 3 kids. Oak City, we're realists. Dad, don't let mom hate us. 8-Bit says,
Whoa.
I want to thank you guys. Oh gosh, what happened?
I don't know. It just like flunk went
It
up.
jumped away.
Where'd it go?
I want to
Oh,
thank
there
you
it
guys
is.
for the support and the inspiration. And I think he's talking to the whole community because he's so supportive of the community. See, Golden Retro, you haven't seen any of the Marvel films. You're missing out, my friend.
I know, they're great.
King Collector has to go to work pretty soon. Pixel Game Squad, haha, frick, I won't lie, that face app made me look kind of sexy. Now the Russians have your face.
I know.
You know that, right?
See, the thing that bothers me about that whole face app is no one is making the correlation between the fact that most phones nowadays unlock by seeing your face. And now you've got this app that's collecting everybody's face. So now they can break into your phones. And I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but it made me think.
But Saramaro said the same thing, basically. Russia thanks you for all your personal data.
Exactly.
Pixel is our favorite and our entities is nice. Late night, I better sleep. It's 1:08 a.m. Lots of love, everyone. Well, thank you so much for
Thank you
joining
very
us.
much,
Thank you for
yes.
everything that you do.
Yes.
Good luck on the move, and congrats on selling the house. That's
Yeah.
always the most stressful
Yeah.
part. So get some good rest. You've definitely earned it now. JP, I got goosebumps right now to see you guys at the Mo Game Con. I thought you were saying you had Goosebumps books.
I love Goosebumps books.
Well, we can't wait to meet up with you
Yeah.
too. Your mom, I hated the catacombs. Thank you. You understand. Oak City Gamers, we're like Evil Knievel twins. See, I saw someone asking Kiss Army, who's ready for Link's Awakening? Right here, this guy.
Who's ready for more Breath of the Wild?
Right here, this guy too. Oh, Linda is cracking up so much she can't breathe. Pixel Game Squad. I'm going to start a channel called Do You Turd, and it's going to be poop tutorials. Nice.
Wow.
The funny thing is, it'd have like 1 million subs in a
You
week.
wanted to start an app, Poops with Friends.
All right, tell you what, Pixel Game Squad. Let's go in on this together. Years ago, I had an idea for an app, and right now it's live, so everyone can see it. So yeah, had an idea for an app. It was going to be called Poops with Friends, because the joke is that people like to take their phone into the toilet with them. So when you're using the bathroom, you check in and you get to see
Who
which
else
of your
is pooping
friends is
with
pooping
you?
with you at the same time.
That's why it's
So
called Poop with
come on,
Friends.
let's do something with this. And if that app ever sees the light of day, guys, and it doesn't have my name attached to it, you saw it here first. They stole it.
Yep.
They're literally turd burglars if that happens.
Also, I think we were talking about starting a porta potty company called the Turtis and making it blue.
Dr. Pooh and the Turtis.
Dr. Pooh and the Turtis. There's a lot of porta potties in the United States.
Luigi's Mansion 3, and she's looking forward to that. JP does have Goosebumps books also. Golden Retro got to be off. Huge congrats on 1K. Nice talking to you live. It was very nice talking to you too. Thank you so much for joining us. Original Estonian Gamer is here. Hi, how are you guys? We're doing well. Thanks for joining us. Everyone, King Collector, everyone that has that old app thing, delete it because it has stuff. You got to watch out.
Yeah.
Oak City, I'm ready for Link Between Worlds. My kids almost finished. Oh, I loved Link Between Worlds. It is not often that as soon as I finish a game, I immediately start a brand new game. I would play that game 1 million times over.
Yeah, you liked it.
Oh, Linda says, I want that app now. Saramaru, pubes with twins. Pixel Game Squad, I got to bounce, but I want to thank you guys for being who you are here.
Well, thank
Channels
you for
like this
joining
is what
us
gives our
today.
squad hope that there are more people out there spreading joy in the retro scene. Absolutely. Thank you so much for joining us. Linda's laughing at the puns. Everyone's enjoying the check-in poop app and poops with friends.
See, I guess we should have done this because we would, we would be making money off those ads or something. I don't know. I don't think anybody would pay for it.
Chum Nasty, these ideas are money. 8-bitch, the little one fell asleep on my lap. Gonna have to put her to bed. See you all later. Well, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Kiss Army, what do y'all think about the new Doctor Who?
The chick,
she hasn't grown on me yet, but I will be fair. Sometimes I need a good full season and then the follow-up to really see where they're taking the character.
My problem is the whole first season with her didn't feel like Doctor Who, so I haven't quite acclimated to her as being the Doctor yet. And I don't think that's Jodie Whittaker's fault, but the other problem is the fact that they're taking such time off in between the seasons. I don't think is going to do the show any good. I think it's really going to hurt the show. So I don't know about her being the Doctor because it didn't feel like Doctor Who. It felt different.
It did feel different. And, I agree with you. I don't think it's Whittaker's fault at all.
Because she's great. I've seen her in other things. She was really good in Broadchurch.
And I'm not wanting to throw the writers under the bus, but I really liked Capaldi as the Doctor. but I didn't like a lot of his episodes.
Yeah.
And I really feel like they were poorly written.
I think that's why
episodes.
people don't like Capaldi, and I will blame writers for this one. I think the writers didn't write him good stories, and so that's why people don't like Capaldi as the Doctor. But I think he was great. He's my second favorite Doctor.
Oak City says, I hated Capaldi till he was gone. The new Doctor is so freaking boring. It's the showrunner. Yeah, see, like I said, I usually need more time with the Doctors. And I think initially the only reason I liked Eccleston as much as I did was because shortly after watching his season, we actually went back and watched it again with our little one. And that second time through was when he started to grow on me. So that's kind of why I want to, see more of Whitaker in action and everything.
Yeah.
Push the writers under the bus. JP can't wait for Spyro video game on the Switch in September. So true. Sackboy, is that a green screen behind us? Nope.
That's just
in case you're curious.
That's not a green screen. That is our game room.
I don't know.
Yeah, you can kind of see it. That is the game room. Half of it anyway. There's more over here and back there.
There's what you guys don't see behind you is a huge rack of tabletop games.
Huge rack. Not mine.
And some geeky TVs.
Slap happy.
King Collector, it's been a while since I had time to play games because I'm so busy with work on YouTube videos for my channel. We hear you there. Work and YouTube. Kiss Army loved Matt Smith, but I think Capaldi was the best story-driven doc. Oak City, I needed no time with Chris and Tennant and Smith. And when I started watching, it was Baker.
Oh my gosh.
He had a huge scarf and a giant ego.
David Tennant was my favorite from episode 1. It was like I really like Eccleston, and I was kind of nervous about getting a new Doctor, but like by the end of his first episode, I was like, Eccleston, this is my favorite Doctor. And he will always be my favorite Doctor.
To be fair though, it seems like a lot of people that really like the more classic Doctors can't quite acclimate to the modern Doctors. So, and I think that there's really a gap between the two. I think it's really hard to put the two together. Sackboy said there was some fuzz on your edges. It may be our internet. We don't have the best internet. A lot of times these live streams are kind of iffy. We never know if it's just going to cut out. Linda said, nice picks to you.
Picks of what?
Doctors.
Oh, thank you.
Chum Nasty, that's not a collection. That's a library of games. Well, we do what we can for the preservation scene.
There's over 3,000 back there.
Nintendo, I actually have to do an update video soon. Kiss Army, Matt Smith was my first doc. And then Oak City, Tennant says it all so well.
I don't want to go.
The Tennant of Doctor Who. Anyone see Good Omens? I have not. Have you?
Like the one, Damien? Oh, no.
Is that the one where
I'm thinking The Omen. My bad. I have not seen the new Good Omens. I have read the book, though. I'm very excited to see it. I was waiting forever and forever and forever to come out, and then I think it came out, and I forgot that it came out because it's on Amazon. So I am looking forward to seeing that with David Tennant as being a demon. And I can't remember his name being the angel, but I've watched him as a vampire and as a werewolf, so it'll be fun. I've seen him as a werewolf, I've seen him as a vampire, and it'll be fun to see him as an angel.
Sackboy says, also, I don't believe you have all of those. Well, to be fair, it's been a long time since we did a game room tour, so maybe that's what we need to do. Give me a closer look at them.
The dog just attacked the cat.
Yeah, a little bit.
I hear, wow, wow.
Oak City says, we have as much games as you do. I believe that. You guys find stuff all the time. What you guys find at one thrift store, Goodwill, is typically what it takes me about 3 or 4 months to find at my Goodwill. Like, I go in there and there's 3 games. The 2 of them are the same NCAA copies that have sat there for the last 7 months. And then the third one is like some random, what's that one Jillian chick that always has a fitness game after her.
Oh, yeah.
JP, we have not seen The Lion King yet.
The live action or the cartoon? Because we've seen the cartoon, but not the live action.
Oak City says, I like the depictions of the biblical stuff, love the 2 actors and the supporting cast.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting because, like I said, I read the book. So I'm very curious to see how well they do with the adaptation. And the story was just weird and wacky and all over the place. And most of the time it didn't make sense. It was just random. So I'm very curious to see that portrayed on the big screen. So
Nerd Stillery is here. Do I know you guys? It's kind of the other nerdy couple of the YouTubes. And Kiss Army asked, how many pets y'all have? 2, but we do have a teenager. Does that count as a third? We have a Boston Terrier and a cat with a mustache.
Paul Mustachio.
And there might have been a stream in the past where someone, and I'm not going to name names, may have chased after him with a Buster sword. But
we have had a menagerie at different parts in our lives, though. Together, we've had hermit crabs and hamsters and fish, snakes. Just, we've at the moment, though, we just have a dog and a cat and a teenager. But we've had
4,326 games, all different titles across many game systems. You know what? You've got us to beat because we are just over 3,000.
I'm checking the game app right now to see what our total is.
For a little while, we were putting digital games in there, but then it always gets real shady. Certain ones like Scott Pilgrim versus the World, if it's something that we absolutely cannot get anywhere else, we keep in there. But for the most part, we don't add any digital games. That's the only exception.
Right.
So 3,035 currently. So you've got us beat.
But we, like I was saying earlier when we were talking about VGM, we have been so busy, we haven't really had the chance to go game hunting in a long time. So we've been relying on VGM to do our game hunting for us and send us games. But that may change next weekend when we go to Mo Game.
Sackboy, your voice sounds like Kermit the Frog. My voice or her voice?
Kermit the Frog here.
Nerd Stillery. Hermit crabs are actually pretty cool. We used to have some back in the day.
They are until they decide to leave their shell, and then they're kind of gross and creepy looking.
Kiss Army says, watch out for that teenager. And Chum Nasty asks, does your daughter explore your game collection?
She did.
Before she became a teenager, she was really into retro games. Now she's into her phone more. But she actually played through, I had her play through Link to the Past and Chrono Trigger, and she loved both. Her and I went through all of the Mario games up to Mario 64 because I wanted her to get some retro time.
You also challenged her on Mega Man.
So yeah, I threw out this challenge to her with the Mega Man collection.
It would never happen.
And I said, hey, I tell you what, kid, there's like 6 games on this Mega Man collection. If you beat any one of them, I will take you to the store and buy any game you want. Because, yeah, I did think it'd happen.
She did it. Man, was it Mega Man 2?
Mega Man 2. She knocked it out. And so she got Splatoon for it because she had been eyeballing that.
So it felt kind of bad because we're like, oh, I'm sorry. But that's the game you chose.
Oak City says, we have no digital in that number. But to be honest, it took us forever to figure that out. We had to collate and eliminate them on paper lists. Our big thing is we also we don't get to come across a whole lot of lots, so it's typically like being very picky whenever we pick up games. So like we don't, of course, I don't run across as many games as you guys do, but when I'm at like Goodwill or something and I do see those 3 sports games, even if I don't have them, I get very picky about it.
Unless
it's
they're like 99 cents.
If the price is right, I go for it. But lately, our Goodwill has been charging like $6-7 for sports titles.
Yeah, there's obviously somebody doing the pricing that thinks, oh, it's a video game. It must be expensive.
The Real Takedown has joined us. We're glad you made it.
Hello.
See, JP, Flash versus Superman. Who's faster? Well, Flash goes through time a lot more often than Superman, so I kind of feel like I need to give it to him.
I think that's BS.
Nerd Stillery, I don't typically catalog digital games. I probably should since I tend to forget they exist. That's the thing. We actually put them on the shelves because we make false covers for them. And I think that's where like the confusion falls in, because then when you start going through, what Wii games do we have? And you have all those virtual console games. When they're on the shelf, it's like, well, I see that we have, 30 games on the shelf, but the list only has 20 games. So it gets a little confusing. But like I said, that's where we go back and we make special exceptions with certain games.
Like once we buy it physically, then we'll get rid of the digital and everything.
Oak City, mine will be a teen soon. People ask if I'm looking forward to it. I say, whatever. Nice. You got teen speak down at least.
Yeah. It's always funny because most of our friends have toddlers and like, oh my God, toddlers are the worst. And it's like, we've had a toddler and now we have a teen. Trust me, we take the toddler again. Sackboy
says, guys, I really hate to say this, but I think there's someone hanging on the light. So earlier, someone thought it was a ghost, but it's a Koopa paratrooper. But it does kind of look like maybe he gave up on life. He's like, I'm not messing with Mario anymore.
He does look like he's being hung by a noose, but he's not.
Oak City, all we do is buy games and game-related stuff. And is TechWiz X here? He is. Thank you for joining us.
Yes, hello.
Freaking savages. Sports games are worthless. Nice. And Oak City, occasionally we get games like that. They put up stupid thing. We reserve the right to price items individually. And they also said toddlers are awesome. All they want to do is have fun.
Well, they're also a little easier to, when they're having a temper tantrum, you just kind of pick them up by the scruff of their neck and put them in a corner or something. You kind of can't do that with teenagers.
And by the way, Kiss Army loves Mega Man 2 with the dragon. Yes. Yeah, I think there's a lot that's good about Mega Man 2. I think they like everything from the music. The bosses are always so memorable. Like everything about it. Even the challenge is a little more accessible, it seems. And I think that's why it always ends up on like everyone's classic list.
Yeah.
It's Mega Man. Oak City Gamers, Temper Tantrum Candy. Brian's Man Cave is joining us.
Hello.
Welcome. Oak City cut me off after 3 years old. King Collector, the only ghost to do your nerd have is Casper, the crying lady from Harry Potter.
We're Moaning Myrtle in our bathroom.
That is funny.
10 points if you get it through her head. Hey, anybody who's seen Harry Potter, you've seen Moaning Myrtle give Harry the
Yeah, it's kind of awkward.
while he's in the bathtub.
J Chip, I never beaten a Mega Man, but I have beaten a few Mega Man X games. Nice. After the first one, it seems like they got challenging fast. They're ridiculous. Like the first one, I can still blaze through, and I don't know, maybe I played it more than the second one, but the second and third one, it's like forget it. Just forget it. Vegas Fallen Gaming, what's the rarest game in your collection? Oh gosh. I'm not sure about rare.
I don't know. We did a video one time on our most expensive.
Yeah, but
I don't know about rare.
I don't know exactly if the one that's most expensive falls into the most rare.
Yeah.
I might have to look into that because now I'm curious as to if a rare game is just going to be pricey anyway. So I'll have to follow up on that one. Calvin says you suck at Rockman. Kiss Army, I always loved beating Contra when my dad got off work at 12 a.m. when I was a little child. Nice. King Collector's got to go, so hope you have fun at work, as much fun as you can have. Hope your summer's going well. J Chip, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban is my favorite Harry Potter movie. Ooh, do you have a favorite one?
Movie?
They did really well with that. I was always
like
thrown
my
off.
favorite book was Order of the Phoenix, but that was not my favorite movie because they sucked up that one.
But I was always kind of weirded out with all the changes they made of Prisoner of Azkaban from the book, but they did it all in the right way.
Yeah, that was a good movie. I don't know. I'd have to think about the movie ones. I know that the Order of the Phoenix was my favorite book.
Oak City says rarest games we have Conker's, Perfect Dark, GoldenEye, Rare Replay. because they're all games by Rare.
Let's see what you did there. That's funny.
Sackboy, my cousin is still waiting for Super Mario 128. Herb Wars has joined us. Good to see you.
Hello.
And Order of the Phoenix is the best book. Nice. JPGRA says, what is the hardest video game you played? I'm gonna have to cop out and say Ghosts and Goblins. I still can't beat that game, and it makes me so mad. So it's like it kind of has double issues going for me.
Cubert last night.
I tell you what, Cubert trying to use
Without a
controller
joystick?
without a joystick, yeah.
Freaking hard and not intuitive at all.
Kiss Army says Prisoner of Azkaban was the first Harry Potter thing I saw.
It's not a bad start.
Oak City, I love the Potter films now that I've seen it all. Books. J Chip, Azkaban is the only Potter book I finished all the way through. Have you ever thought about going back to any of the other ones?
I highly recommend listening to the Harry Potter books on tape because the narrator is amazing. He does an amazing job. He really makes it like immersive and everything. And I used to know what his name is, but I've forgotten what his name is.
Was it Jim Dale or something?
Yeah, I think so. He was really good.
Oak City, oh, Ghosts and Goblins. I was going to say I was good at that, but nah, no way. Yeah, if you did, I'd say, all right, let's see a no death run. Which,
Yeah.
I mean, I know that there are people
And
out
don't
there that
lose
are
any
nuts.
clothes either. Don't run around in your underwear there.
Herb Wars, Fire Emblem Three Houses has a Harry Potter vibe with the school aspect. Nice.
Okay, that's fun.
J Chip, for me, the hardest game I've played was Ninja Gaiden Black. Those freaking Ninja Gaiden games are rough. Kiss Army, the books are worth the watch. Oak City J Chip Show, I'm looking for that freaking game. Kiss Army, read. At some point, I'll get around to the Potter books.
Oh, you have to. It's such an immersive world, and it's the best universe in my opinion to be involved in. I'm such a Potter person. I love him.
Sackboy's asking if we know who Zach Pack is. Of course we do. He's always there for you. Oak City, oh, we never said we were good at games.
Just collect them.
Brian's Main Cave. I only played Ghosts and Goblins on the Commodore 64.
Interesting.
Yeah, I wonder like between the different versions
Like how would it
if the
like?
challenge is still there, or maybe if like, C64 version maybe a little easier to play than the NES version, stuff like that. Sackboy, no, why? Kiss Army, best world is Harry Potter.
Totally.
J Chip, hardest PS4 game.
I don't know that I've played any. I watched them.
Out of what I've played so far, none have been terribly hard, but there have been hard moments from them.
Mhm.
I didn't have the biggest problem getting through all the Valkyries and God of War. Like there were some that would give me kind of a run for my money, but once I got to the Valkyrie Queen, I just couldn't figure it out. I knew what I needed to do. I just couldn't do it. I could not defeat her. And that drove me nuts.
Mm-hmm.
And sadly, I gave up on it. I was like, you know what? This is doing nothing but frustrating me. I want to have good memories of this game and not think of the frustrating part here at the end after everything else. So I would probably go for just the Valkyrie Queen from God of War, but not God of War itself, if that makes sense. Brian says it was hard on the C64. Oak City, okay, do you nerd? Love you, Mom and Dad. Glad we're out here with the black sheep coat on. Hope you don't love us any less. We must leave. Goodbye, all. We hope it's not too long. Next time we see you another. Thank you guys so much for coming in and joining us. And I'm going to watch some of your pickup videos and be really mad that our Goodwill does not have the stuff that your Goodwill has. And also that we don't have a Bojangles in our area. Can you believe that? Yeah.
Yeah, I love chicken.
Our stupid town.
It took us a long time to get a Popeyes.
Oak City, I have a theory we're about the same age. Sackboy, I have a theory that he's your son. Nice. Well,
no, I was gonna say, is Linda still in here? Because she was the one who told us we couldn't leave 30 minutes ago when we were saying that we should go, and she said no. So it's like, I don't know if Linda's still in here to tell us not to leave again.
Brian says we don't have goodwill anymore in Canada because you guys are the goodwill.
The goodwill ambassadors.
I don't know if that makes it any better or not.
I don't know.
Oak City, don't be sad. Bojangles will come, and we live in a game store desert. You know, we recently got a Zaxby's, and before that, it took that long to get a Popeyes. So it does kind of feel like chicken is slowly coming to town.
I love chicken though. It's so good.
J Chip, my sister is a massive Harry Potter fan, but I'll have to say I like the Star Wars world more. Oak City, so I guess that's better than an actual desert. Zach Boy says Zach Pack the atheist.
Okay.
Oh, Popeye's down, Zaxby's up.
I will say I probably would say that I like Zaxby's better just because I can't handle anything spicy. And Zaxby's isn't spicy. It is. It really is. Like, I was super excited to try the new double dippy thingy where you dip it in the ranch and dip it in the Parmesan. But I could only eat like 2 of the nuggets because I was too spiced out from the stupid nuggets. They were too spicy.
Sour Mario, I got to get going, but thank you for the awesome Super Chill stream. You too. Keep up the good work. Lots of love.
Thank you for joining
from Las Vegas. Yes, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Kiss Army says Chick-fil-A. Oh. Vegas fallen KFC all day. Have you tried their new Mountain Dew? I've been curious about that.
I kind of want to try KFC's is it Cheetos on it?
That's right.
Yeah.
Oak City's got to get a piece of toast. Oh no, you gotta get a piece of toast for a little spicy.
No, I just need to drink milk or ranch.
Zaxby toast.
They have good toast. I do enjoy Zaxby toast.
J Chip, we recently got a Dunkin' Donuts, but no signs of Bojangles anytime soon, sadly.
It took us, we had a Dunkin' and then it went away for like 30 years and then it came back. So
I put away the Dunkin'.
He does. It's on the way to work. And so every morning we stop at Dunkin' and he gets a big drink. But it's a good economic value for what you get, the size of what you get for what you pay for it. It's like what you pay for the large at Dunkin' is what you pay for this much at Starbucks.
That's true.
So money-wise, it's better.
I think JPGRA is singing the I Feel Like Chicken Tonight song.
I feel like chicken tonight. Like
J Chip thinks Chick-fil-A is fantastic. Brian, not sure if we have a Zaxby, but we do have Harvey's.
Harvey's.
J Chip says the KFC Mountain Dew is all right. Well, now I don't know if I want to try it. If it's just all right. I was hoping for awesome.
Oh, you know you're going to try it. You try anything new.
That's true.
Even gross things you'll try again. We have a Chinese buffet in town that has stuffed mushrooms, and he always says they're gross. But every time we go, he gets them just to see if they're still gross.
Baja Blast. Yes, Kiss Army.
That's his
definitely.
Favorite. He loves that.
Love Baja Blast. Oak City, season 1, Dunkin' Donuts. Season 2, Bojang. Oh, so what's season 3? Got to change it up now.
I want an In-N-Out burger.
That's right, JPGRA. I think it's called Mountain Dew Yellow Lightning.
Mountain Dew or a sweet tomato or soup plantation, depending on the region of country you're in, because they're the same thing.
Oak City, I remember you guys doing the Dunkin', because like every day that I didn't have Dunkin' and I'd watch one of your videos and you got it, I was sad. Uh-oh.
We have a visitor.
It's like a TV show. It's Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Well, everyone, it looks like we have a special guest. We're going to let him inside. The dog doesn't like them. Oh, gosh, they're eating them. Looks like we won't have to spend any money on the dog food tonight. So Harvey's is a Canadian fast food that does flame-broiled burgers. Sounds good.
Sorry about that. My sister came over.
Sackboy loves the Popeyes biscuits.
I do love their biscuits. They are good. I love that salty butter they put on top, and then I put like strawberry jelly on it. Oh, it's so good.
Vegas Fallen says In-N-Out so good. Oak City, oh, you want a spoiler for season 3? Basketball.
What the hell is that?
Oh, back in the day, I'm Marco Poloing you. It's Scotch and triple sec.
It is not.
J Chip misses the limited Mountain Dew. Now that we're alone. Oh, Brian. Dog attacks. Video game dust leaves. Hi, Sister Nerdling. She's outside.
She's outside with the dog. Dog had to go to the bathroom. Driving me nuts with that triple sec bullshit.
Yeah, back in the day, doesn't approve of
Drambuie. He
Of our
thinks it's a
Drambuie.
mixer and it's got triple sec in it, but it doesn't.
that's driving her nuts.
It is driving me nuts. It's good, and you just can't handle it.
By the way, the chat says hi, Sister Nerdling.
Hello. She says hello. You'll see her as she walks by. 'Cause there's no way for her to get through without being on screen.
Right.
Oh, there she was. There she goes. You saw her.
Kiss Army says y'all want a real North Carolina barbecue place. The main street is Smith's Red and White.
We have a good, well, it's not local. It's up in Kansas City, but an old barbecue joint is Arthur's up in Kansas City. It's been there for decades.
So Brian says, what kind of dog? I have a Chihuahua.
Ours is a Boston Terrier.
Who's coming up on 9 years?
10.
10 years? And
She's
still
already
acts
10.
like she's a puppy.
Mm-hmm. She turned 10 in May.
Sackboy wants us to do some ASMR.
Some what?
ASMR. Chum Nasty says, go Team Red Bull.
What's ASMR?
And then Oak City Gamers, Biscuitville. It's an actual restaurant. We plan to drop the well dry with it. Nice. Oh, video game
IHOP or
Dust
Denny's
come back,
pancakes?
say hi. Ooh. Oh, why you gotta make it?
I would probably say IHOP because I'm not that familiar with Denny's pancakes. I don't get pancakes when I go to Denny's. I get the moon over my hammy. So I don't know that I've ever really had their pancakes. Jimmy's Eggs has good pancakes. They have cinnamon roll pancakes. They're amazing.
Ooh, Kiss Army says, I like Doug Saul's. They got frog legs and no main street.
Love
Ooh,
frog
yeah.
legs. Oh my gosh, they're so good. We got big old bullfrogs around here. So the legs are like this long and that big around.
Oak City, we can barely get through a majority of episodes without trying food. Brian says his Chihuahua was 15 years old. Wow.
Nice. That's nice. I had a Chihuahua. She made it to 8 before she got really sick. And
All right, Oak City says that they're out, but then they have a good segment in an upcoming show, Zombie Skittles. Kiss Army says Waffle House. Good call. Especially
Waffle
with like
House is
the
good.
teeny tiny little like chocolate chips and peanut butter
Yeah.
chips.
We just got a new breakfast restaurant in town called Big Biscuit.
By the way,
And
Mrs. Q Dog is here. Hi guys, just stopping in for a few minutes to say hi. Thank you for
thank
joining
you.
us.
We're probably going to sign off here because we are starving, but it's so hard to stop talking to you guys. It's so much fun.
So let's see, they're terrible. Spoiler. Applebee's pancakes are delicious.
Applebee's has pancakes? We're going to have to go to Applebee's.
Vegas Fallen says Blueberry Hill.
Sounds yummy.
All right, I think you guys are starting to kill us with all this food talk.
I know.
though. Oh, you see, even Brian says all this talk about food.
Yeah, I know. The zombie Skittles. Somebody's zombie Skittles question mark. That's what I'm saying.
Oak City, I'm out. Bye, Mom. Bye, Dad. Be good, kids.
Don't eat too much junk food. Brush your teeth. Clean behind your ears.
All right. Well, I
Yeah.
do think I am getting kind of hungry.
Yeah.
I'm going to waste away, obviously. So I would like to just say thank you,
Yes,
everybody
thank
who's
you,
joined
thank
us.
you.
If anybody has watched this after the fact, thank you for
you
doing
for
so.
watching.
But more importantly, thank you for always being so positive and supportive in this community. Both
We
to
love
us
all of our
and
nerdlings.
to everybody else. You guys are really the best. Chum Nasty saying thanks for the stream and congrats again.
Thank you so much. We love all of our nerdlings.
All right. Well, guys, you have a great night. If anyone is hungry from all that food talk, have a great dinner. And we will see you later. Thanks
Bye.
again. Bye, nerdlings.
Bye.